Good morning, everybody. Welcome to... Oh dear.
Oh, okay. We need a drink.
I don't know. I think we're good. I don't know what happened there. Reset. Morning, everybody. Welcome to the second live hour of the day here at Highlight Crafts. We have got for you a resin show in store. Jane, I'm so excited.
It's so good.
This is a brilliant opportunity for anybody to not only start their resin journey, but to get involved with some of the most, freshest equipment, newest molds, concepts, adaptations to your resin creations. You can do it all in this show. How you doing, Jane?
I'm good, thank you.
You good?
Yeah, good.
You've been rather excited because you got a new piece of equipment
over there. I
over
have got a very nice new gadget to show everybody that they have been buying ahead already.
Oh, okay. Well...
So, yeah, well done to everybody that's already got it.
Congratulations. A lot of you have been shopping ahead, sneaky peeking at what's coming up throughout the day, which we always suggest to do anyway. So congratulations if you have already done that, because we've been really busy for a brand new tool that's launching during this hour. And Jane is going to be debuting it in just a few minutes' time. We're going to get through all of the counters, show you everything that's on here. We're going to demonstrate for you as well. But have a look at this before we get started. Look how amazing these are. So we actually have the handles on the show and the moulds to create this.
Yes.
Look at these. They are fabulous. Some of the most beautiful resin projects I have ever seen are here on this show today, and you can do them all for an incredible price.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. The deals that we've got on this are sensational.
Yeah.
We're going to go into all of that during this show. Before we get into anything else, just want to welcome you to the hour. I've got lovely Sean on cameras this morning. There's our Sean. And also we've got Lewis producing and directing.
Hello.
There's our Lewis. And of course we've got the resin connoisseur, that is our lovely Jane.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Jane. So you've built this show, you've put it together, you've selected by hand the items that are going to coordinate perfectly. So you know you're in for a treat.
Yeah, definitely. Everything on here works really, really well together.
It does. We've got mica powders, the beautiful new micas.
Love that. I was very jealous that you had those first yesterday.
I was very, very, very fortunate to be able to showcase those yesterday, and they sold out a fair few times. But we managed to get them back in for the resin show. And we've got the handles. Now, before we go into all of that, I'm just going to quickly share with you how it all works here at Highlight Crafts, because it's really simple and easy to get involved and shop with us. And then we're going to get into our items and show you what we have in store throughout the hour. If you're joining us on Facebook or Instagram and you've stumbled across, or that's where you usually join us, or maybe it's the first time you're seeing us, well, welcome. If you want to shop, you absolutely can whilst you watch. Now you'll see that throughout the hour, all of the items we have displayed on the counter will be also displayed on your screen. So for example, shop mixing is one of the first items we're going to be going to. We're going to go to it first, actually, and give you a bit of a preview on that one. But if you want to get these items home to your front door, just head straight to the comment section of the video, type the word shop, followed by the code that's applicable to that product. So, for example, this one is mixing. So you type shop mixing. As soon as you've done that, it will automatically reserve and add it to your basket, and you will receive a direct message from us here at Highlight Crafts. That'll pop up in your inbox, just where you message your family and friends, and there will be a link inside that message. You just need to click on that link and it will redirect you over to the Highlight Crafts website. Now, when you land there at the website, you'll see your basket filled with all of the items that you shopped ahead for during that particular show, and you can still add to that basket as well, which is brilliant. So you can go around the website, you might even find some more resin moulds.
Well, we do have a few.
We've got quite a lot. You've got a few, haven't you, at home?
Yeah.
Just a couple?
Yeah, just a few.
Just a few
dozen.
100.
Dozen, we'll go with dozen.
We'll say a couple of dozen. There's a lot. But on the website there's loads, and you can explore that, and of course other mediums to work with your resin. Now once you've done that, you want to make sure you're checking out your order, but just prior to pressing that checkout button, please make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, a Highlight Crafts account is free to join. You can sign up for one there and then and take advantage of all of the offers that you get on initial sign up. You will get free postage being a Highlight Crafts Club member if you spend £35 and over. You're going to get discounts off every single purchase and order that you place, regardless of whether it's discounted, it's a brand new item, whether it's on clearance. You'll still get your club discount off that deal or that offer. Also as well, you're going to build up points. Those points you can spend as and when you wish. You can spend them whenever you want to, but they turn into pounds, which means that your prices come down even further. You can, as you've been doing already, shop ahead on the website, and you can also watch us on the website. So you'll see all of the items displayed on the screen, and you can add items to your basket that we've not even spoken about yet, so you can get ahead of the game before anybody else. Alternatively as well, you can join us on YouTube. Now, a few hellos to you as well. Good morning to you, Ria, Dawny, Pauline as well. Happy Thursday, says Pauline. Crafting a banner for the Town Council this morning. Thank goodness
wow.
for Scan and Cut and Cadence.
Fabulous.
How brilliant is that, Pauline? You have to send us a picture. I'd love to see that when you've done it. Darren as well. We've got Mavis, we've got Elaine, we've got Lexi, Christine, Leslie. She says hello. Very much looking forward to this, as we all. Now, should we head on straight over to the tool and then we'll go through everything else because it's been really busy so far.
It has been very
Let's
busy.
have a look at it, shall we? Now, the details that you need to add to your basket and type into the comments is shop mixing. Already 70% of the stock of this has gone, okay? It's down to $44.99. It should be $49.99, but we've got it on a deal at the launch for you, which is brilliant. Now, Jane, take it away because this looks fabulous.
It is fabulous. We've been looking at mixing tools for a while, and I'd looked at them at home and never really thought I needed one. And then when Stephanie said that she'd found one and I took it home at the weekend to test it, it absolutely changed my opinion completely because it does it for you. So I had to mix a litre of resin for a different project. And so I used this, and it is an absolute we say it all the time, but this is an absolute game changer for mixing resin, because if you struggle with dexterity with your hands, with your fingers, anything like that, this takes that away from you completely because it does it all for you. So what you get with this, you get an acrylic base that this then suctions onto. That is a very, very sticky pad, so that does stay on there really quite well. But what you'd need to do, you do that and then push that lever down and that locks it in place.
Vacuum.
So that locks it in place. This one adjusts the angle that you've got that arm at, and that one adjusts the height.
Okay.
This is completely cordless, so you, excuse me, you do get a charging cable with it.
It's rechargeable.
It is rechargeable. Yeah, it is rechargeable. And you also get 4 mixing paddles with them as well. Very easy to clean. I just wiped it down with a baby wipe once I'd finished using it, and that was it. It was good.
Done.
So easy to fit them into here. What you do, that black piece there, you pull that down, slot that in, let that go back up, and then pull that and it locks in place.
Oh, that was easy.
And that is it. That's all you need to do with that. Stand it in there. You've then got 3 buttons on the side. You've got your on-off button there. So when you switch that on, that instantly switches on the fast.
Oh my gosh.
That's the fast pace. That's the fastest speed it does.
Okay.
So it instantly switches on at that speed. You press it once, it drops it down to the medium speed. You press it again, and it drops it down to the slow speed.
What would you suggest?
I used the slow one.
Okay.
Just because I was trying it for the first time. I think I alternated between the slow and the medium. For me, the fast one, I didn't feel like I needed it at that time. At future times, I may decide that I want to try it on that speed.
This is so good. I'm so glad I've not seen it until now.
It's really, really, really
Is
good.
it brilliant?
It also goes forward or reverse.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So that will make sure that you're
getting...
getting...
it to be much bigger. I thought this was going to be something that's going to take over my entire desk, but
it's not. You can get them that are that big.
Oh, right,
you can get the actual, but they're the plug-in ones, and they do take up that space.
And this is just as good.
But this, you just fold it all away and put it in a drawer.
Wow.
You can also set a timer on there as well with that top button.
Oh, it's got a display.
And that's the time for you to mix.
So you could be getting ready for your next project, preparing for something else whilst that's being timed.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I would say don't leave it unattended. Don't walk away and let it do it, because you just need to keep an eye on it to make sure that it is getting every part of that resin mixed in. Because what I did, I'd got the cup and I was lifting it up onto the pad so that it was scraping around the bottom of the cup. You know, like when you're mixing it, you scrape it all and you make sure that you've got every bit of the unmixed resin in there so that it all combines in properly.
This must cut your time down so much.
It doesn't necessarily cut the time down, but it makes it a lot easier
because you're not spending that time doing that.
Yeah, because I have a problem with this thumb here. I don't know what it is. I've never had it looked at, but that can be quite painful for me sometimes.
Oh, right, okay.
So when I'm mixing my resin, it can be quite achy by the time I've finished. This absolutely takes everything away from you in that respect.
Yeah, it does, absolutely. And now 80% of this now has gone, okay? Yeah. You are shopping for this on the website and adding it to your basket. So thank you so much. It's just £44 and 99 pence. It should be £49.99. You've seen a quick demo of how it all works. We're going to see more of it later on throughout the show as well. The footprint of it's small. It's rechargeable. It's not tethered to the power cord, anything like that. You can actually take it out of the holster if you wanted to use it, I guess,
completely.
freehand.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can do, definitely.
Which means if you've got a much bigger vessel you're working with it in, you know, or it just means that you've got more functionality with it. I'm thinking resin cast as well, not just epoxy with
definitely.
that.
You could use it for that without a doubt. Yeah.
Oh, wow, and that keeps that open a little bit longer as well, keeping it moved.
Definitely. I loved it. And when I'd mixed all 4 cups, each one was clear.
Oh, right, okay.
Each one. Each one was clear.
It's not whipping air into it, I guess, is it? With it being a squared edge, it's not sort of drawing air down.
No, it's not whisking it too quick, and it's, like you say, it's not creating that massive amount of air bubbles.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I loved it, definitely.
I think it's a brilliant piece of equipment. I'm so glad we're doing it. It's what we've been needing, isn't it?
Definitely, yes,
it's
without a doubt.
We've got a question as well, before we go through everything, from our lovely Lisa this morning. Good morning to you, Lisa.
Hi.
She says, question, I have got so many empty resin bottles. Can you recycle them? So I'm not too sure. You've got to clean them out first. I don't want to put them in the residue down the sink.
Don't put the residue down the sink. Absolutely don't do that, because it will clog up your drains and pipes. Don't do that. I do put my bottles in the recycling, but they are empty, empty, and I have cleaned them out the best I can with a bit of alcohol and water. So if you can do that, give them a rinse out with that kind of stuff, then you should be all right to put them in the recycling.
Yeah, absolutely. Just as long as they're cleaned, absolutely. Lots of you saying how much you're in awe of this fabulous brand new piece of equipment. Yeah. We're going to look at this and more in detail later on, but should we go through and show everybody what we have, because we've got some brand new moulds for you, which is very exciting. So let's get started. Now, Jane, we've got handles on the show.
We have.
We've got handles and moulds on the show. Yeah. Starting off with this one. This is absolutely brilliant. This is shot large.
Yeah.
It's your large rectangle. It's got your squared edges to it, and you're actually going to receive 4 handles as well, aren't you?
You are, yeah.
So this is the mould, large size. With this, I mean, so easy to work with.
Oh, unbelievably easy. Yeah. When I made this sample, I did a thin pour first. So I poured, I think I mixed 240 ml of the resin, poured it in there, and then I dropped inks in and I swirled them around, and I did what I wanted to do with them. And then I let it sit for maybe about 15-20 minutes, and then I poured a top layer on, and then that moved the inks around even more. So if you look up, if you lift it up, you can actually see, if you go to the edge, you can see through where the ink's moving through.
That's really interesting. I like that.
So yeah, I was really, really happy with how that one came out.
How interesting. Yeah. Now the handles, they do come with screws if you wanted to drill through and attach them that way, but you've actually used UV resin to attach them.
I have used UV resin. I wouldn't say I would put a lot of weight on it using it that way, but it worked. If you're wanting to put it on a table and put little jars or little vases or things on it, that would absolutely work. I wouldn't, like I say, I wouldn't put weight on it with that, but if you're wanting to do them and use them for carrying things around, then the best way to do it would be to drill through and screw the handles on.
Well, you get the screws with it, you get everything that you need. You're going to get the handles alongside it as well. So you're going to get in total 4 of these large handles. These are really nice weight handles.
Yeah, it's these ones that they're getting. The oil rubbed bronze handles.
I like that. Oh, you can see a bit of the bronze as well at the edge.
But they are really decent. They're really heavy, solid.
I like that. Yeah. What a great shout. Okay, so you're getting 4 sets of handles in total. So you're going to get 4 handles, and you're going to get that extra large silicone mould as well to make the trays with.
But again, you don't need to use it as a tray. You can put pictures in it, and you can put it on the wall, so it can be a picture frame. You can put mirror spray on the back of it, and you can make it into a mirror.
Now you're talking.
I know.
There you go.
In the comments, turns hers upside down and uses it as a shelf for bits and bobs in the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
What, so like this way?
Oh, yeah. You see, I wouldn't have even thought of that.
So you can have stuff on top of it, so you're not even putting weight pressure on the handles, they're pushing down onto them.
What a good idea that would be.
I like that, yeah. Some candle soap on there.
Thank you for that, Amanda. That's an amazing idea.
Great, just turn it upside down. I like that idea. So that one there for you is shop large. The deal is brilliant on this one for you. It should be $29.97. It's down to $19.99 today, which is a brilliant price.
Yeah.
You've got almost a £10 saving there. For the next one that we're going to go to and have a little look at is essentially the same but slightly smaller.
It's just a smaller mould, a smaller size.
Look at this, but it does come again with 4 handles.
Yeah.
So you're going to get the 4 metal handles. It's that oil rubbed bronze effect that you're getting there. And then you've got your panel of your mould there. These are great. They're even great if you want to do book covers.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is the thing. It's like you get a mould and it says it's for this or it's for that, but you don't have to use it for that. You can make it whatever you want it to fit.
Absolutely. I think these are absolutely fine. And you don't have to fill them the whole way as well.
No.
I like the depth of these.
Yeah, the depth
I do
is
like
good.
that because some of them that are much thinner, you can get a bit of a flex sometimes, I find, whereas that, it's really, really strong and durable. It feels solid.
Yeah, definitely.
So you've got that to add to it, and you can put all of your inks, your micas, your gilding flakes, all the stuff that we know and love inside.
Definitely, you can bed anything into it. I mean, you could make it a sea scene. You could put sand and shells and driftwood and all those kind of things in them.
That would look really nice. Okay, so that one there.
Can you set the handles into the resin?
You can set the handles into the resin as well. What you'd need to do, you would do a half pour. So you'd maybe pour half of the depth of the mould, then put let it get to the sticky stage between 4 and 6 hours. Embed the handles into there. Once you know that they're sturdy and that's where you want them to be, then pour your top layer of resin in there, and then once that cures, it will keep them in place.
Oh, okay. So it like concretes them in.
You can embed them in there. The securest would be to drill through and screw them in, but you can embed them in the resin as well.
There you go. So there's quite a few ways in which you could do it, and with resin you can just use a standard drill to screw through there, but for decorative purposes, or of course just to hold them in place, Jane's used UV
resin. Yeah.
There you go. Great way to work with that UV resin as a glue.
I know, yeah.
Fabulous stuff,
perfect.
isn't it? Right, okay, we've got the large tray now. I love this.
I love this. Yeah, it's quirky. It's different. It's just I love
That's
this
spectacular.
design.
It's like an agate or something, like a slice of like a precious stone. Fill this with all of your micas, do some really interesting effects inside there. But you are also going to receive, alongside this mould, 4 of those handles again, and they do come with the screws to attach them. That is shop irregular for your irregular shape. $22.99.
Yeah.
And we've said this before, that a mould is a forever item.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a one. It's a one-off purchase, but it's not a consumable. It's not something
that's
you have to keep buying.
You just keep it clean. You use it again and again and again.
Yeah.
You can use them for resin cast. You can use them for half resin cast, half epoxy resin.
Yep.
You can use them. You can make them anything you want to make them.
Brilliant. Look at the size of that, though. This is huge.
That is a good one.
It's about 30 centimetres, that.
It is, yeah.
It's a big mould, okay? And I wouldn't always instantly think that means you're going to be using tons of resin, because when you're using a mould that's flat, you could sometimes use the same amount as something that's deep.
Yeah.
So you're actually going to get a lot of use out of this, especially if you're going for your big resin kit, and we'll talk about that as we go through the show. Yeah. But that is a must-have.
Definitely.
I'm just thinking rice papering on the back of those.
See, I did think that, especially that new one that's on later.
Oh, I know. Got a new rice paper download for you today. It's coming up tonight.
Absolutely stunning.
I'm going to be doing the show this evening, and I'm looking forward to showing you that. It's gorgeous.
I would absolutely put that in resin.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, I might have to do that. Right, okay. Now we've got the options for you to go for all different handles, okay? So inside these, you're actually going to receive 4 pairs of handles, okay? For each one of these, though, they're only $14.99, and we spoke about how much of a good deal this is.
Oh, it's an absolutely amazing deal.
In your background of previous places you've worked.
Yeah, my previous job before I came here, I worked in a kitchen and bathroom showroom, and I can remember the prices of certain things, and I do know that handles were not one of the cheapest items.
No, they're not. I mean, I bought a kitchen last year. And the handles are a lot.
Yes. And when you count how many you need, they can become quite expensive.
You don't realise how many you need.
Yeah. No, you really
at
don't.
All. It's not something you ever really think about.
No.
But even if you wanted it at home, or you wanted to change your kitchen cupboard handles, maybe you were watching today and thinking, well, actually, I'm not doing my resin for this particular purpose, but you could be buying these for other things.
Yeah,
you could be using them for all sorts of pieces of furniture that you're upcycling. I'm looking at a cupboard over there at the moment, which I've painted one of them grey to upcycle it. One of these could be going on the fronts of those.
Definitely.
But to start you off, you have got your rounded ones, which is that brass with, of course, that oil brush effect on there.
Yeah, the oil rubbed bronze, that set.
It's gorgeous,
they
that
are
one.
Lovely, really nice. That bit of bronze. It's just coming through on the ends of the bar.
Yes, it
just coming through there, which is really nice.
So that one there is shop bronze, £14.99 for 4 pairs of handles. So you're going to get 8 handles in total. That there for you goes a very long way. Of course, you could be doing 4 trays with that, or individually being used on separate projects. They should be just under £20, £19.96, I think that is, and they're down to £14.99. Now the squared edge ones, I quite like those.
They are very modern.
They're going to look funky on those trays, aren't they?
Yeah.
On there, they're going to look really nice.
They
I mean,
are.
I like all of them, to be honest, which I always do. But again, here you're going to get 4 pairs. Shop flat for those, £14.99. Very much squared edge, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, definitely. I think they're a very modern look for handles, to be fair.
Yeah, they're nice. There's something really sleek about those ones.
Yeah.
And you could paint them too.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing stopping if you wanted to put your hybrids on there or your metallics. You could paint them, make them gold.
Yeah.
Spray them if you wanted to. We've now got the jet black ones here, don't we?
Yes.
I'm surprised by the weight of these.
They are.
They're really heavy.
Yeah, they're definitely a good quality because the weight in them is really substantial, I think.
Yeah, that's the perfect way of putting it. Shop bar for these ones. These are your 4. So you've got 4 pairs in total of your black bar metal handles. These are all metal as well. They're not plastic. Okay, you're getting a very high quality item here. And with all of them, you do get the threaded screws. So if you are pre-drilling your resin prior to using it, you've got the options to do a few different applications there. Shop bar for those, and then we've got the chrome ones which you chose to use on these.
I did, yes.
You gravitated towards those quite clearly for these projects, and it does look very nice.
They're very fresh and they're just a very nice bright look, I think. Definitely. But the black ones would give it a different look. They'd give it a classic look as well, I think.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
It would look nice. I like all of them, and especially you could maybe you're shopping for the handles that suit your interiors.
Yeah.
Maybe you've got chromes at home, so you've got different chrome finishes. Maybe that's going to be the one for you, or maybe you've got different dark finishes, or you might just want to paint them. It's up to you. Shop satin for those ones, £14.99 for your satin handles. Now, we're moving on to micas.
We all like mica powders.
We do.
Well, we certainly like mica powders.
We love them.
We do love them.
A bit too much.
Yeah.
We can never love them too much.
No, definitely not. No. Not when they come out looking like these.
No. Well, we've got 2 separate sets for you. Now, these featured quite heavily in some of the shows yesterday, and we do still have some left. We managed to get some of them back in for you. 2 separate collections. We're going to show you the shop molten first. These are sparkly. They're metallic, but they've got a sparkle to them. They're like nothing else. When you start working, you see inside here, you've got that wonderful shimmer and sparkle. So a standard mica that could be metallic almost has a pearlescent look to it. This almost looks like it's hard to describe until you see it in person. It's crystally.
Yeah.
It's so magical. Now, for those, they're only $21.99.
I know.
Reduced at a launch price. They're fabulous.
And they are. You get 10 in each set.
You do. And look at the colours as well. I mean, wow. Let's have a look at some of these shades. Look at those 3 greens there. Aren't they wonderful? Them in resin.
Yeah, definitely. That is what I'm going to do, a demo with one of those.
Oh, right. We're going to get to there as soon as we can and show you that in action. That's shop molten, $21.99. Now, the deep dark set, that's going to complement some of these colours really nice. I mean, using them together, look at those.
Definitely.
Aren't they stunning? Really nice colours. And we can use them these in our epoxies, can't we?
Yeah, you can use them in epoxy. You can put them into resin cast as well, I think, but the colour doesn't come out as dark and as bold.
Very true, absolutely. So we've got those on the show for you. That's shop molten, and the darker set for you down there as well. The code for that one is shop forge for that one. Very nice. Shop forge for those. Yeah. Right, okie doke. These tapes here. Talk to us about these.
Resin tape. So I've always got this in my cupboard at home, in my little crafting area that I now have, my stash, because you can use it. The predominant way that people use it is with jewellery bezels and UV resin.
I think that's the way I've played with it before.
So that's the main way that people use it. So you'll cut a piece off, cut a length off. You'll stick your jewellery bezel if it's got an open back, you'll attach that, press it down onto the tape so that then you've created that back. And when you then fill that bezel with your UV resin, it's not going to flood everywhere. It stays within that bezel edge. However, you can also use it if you've got a tabletop and you're wanting to put a different coat on there or a pour or whatever. You can use it to surround that tabletop and it creates that barrier again. And then it's not going to pour everywhere, so it just stays in place.
Oh, I like that. So there's lots more uses than I actually thought for that then, which is great. You're actually getting a 2-pack there, 2 5-metre rolls, $14.99 for those.
Yeah, we have just got that back in stock. We're constantly selling out of that one.
There we go. So you're going to get 10 metres of that in total. Shop tape to add that one to your basket. Now here for you as well. Oh, we've got the gilding flake on. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. We've got the colours.
The colours. Oh. All the colours.
So this one here is a 24-pack. You're going to get 12 colours, 2 of each inside there. This is what you can see that's been used inside there. They are an assortment of green. You've got blues and all sorts.
I think there's red, purple, silver, black, gold.
There's green, there's orange, there's all sorts in there. 12 colours in total. But you can see in that one where you've used that beautiful fuchsia pink.
I loved it. What I did, I put the metal leaf into the bottom of the mould.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I put that in first. Then I poured the resin in. Yeah. Let that get to the stickiest point, and then dropped the inks into it, and then just swirled it all around, and it just went.
Makes me just want to do it.
I know.
I know. It gets me really excited.
I'd never have enough time.
This is one of the things. Now I'm going to share with you that gilding flake is down to a price I've never seen before. It's down to $4.99. Yeah. £4.
I'm not quite sure how we managed to do that, but yeah.
No, £4.99 for the gilding leaf today, for 24 sheets. Right, okie dokie. What would you like to do? Do you want to go through everything, or do you want to come back to any bits? Or should we carry on and go through everything?
Well, shall I start mixing?
Do you want to get mixing, and then I'll come over to you?
Yep,
okay, fabulous. I'll let Jane get set up. I'm going to share with you, just before we do any of the bits, I really want to share with you this massive silicone mould, brand new to the show today. Yeah. This is absolutely brilliant. Now, this bowl that you've got here is going to make a wonderful serving. Well, you could have it as a display piece for potpourri if you wanted to. You could have it out on your craft desk if you wanted to have it there. Look at this, look at all the structure inside there as well. Can you see all those ridges and those lines that enable it to be so strong in its structure? Lewis, do we have any of this bowl left?
Have they not been?
Oh, right.
Oh, Lewis.
We'll have a little look for you. We're going to try and get that sorted out. But there may be a slight issue on the show with those. We're going to get it ironed out for you. I'm going to come back to it, but it is an amazing mould, and I know that Jane's got one that she's ready to fill up. Also as well for you, we do have the inks. Now, these beautiful inks, we've debuted these quite a few times on our shows, and they continue to always sell out. This one here for you is your epoxy resin inks. It's Shop Vivid, down to a great price today of £17.99 for your top set up here. £17.99 for Shop Vivid. Down here as well, we do have the wonderful earthy tones as well, where we've got for you your reds, your greens. We do not have many of these left though. I think we're limited stock for those. £17.99 for them. 15 colours in each bundle for just £17. It should be £19.99. So you're getting a great saving on these inks, and it's not because they're on clearance, anything like that. We just wanted to pass over a great price and saving to you as well. We do have the UV resin on the show, which Jane actually used to secure her handles in place on side her tray. The UV resin comes with the torch. Takes only a minute or two to cure, which is brilliant. A lot of this is typically used in jewellery craft because of their smaller scale projects, but also because it's so quick and cost effective to use. So that one there for you for your UV resin.
So we're trying to find that one as well.
Oh, right, okay. No, not a problem. Right, Jane, are you happy for us to come over to you in a second? I'm just going to read some comments.
What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to demo.
Oh, you're going to demo it? Oh, brilliant. Okay. We'll come over if you're ready.
Yep.
We're just going to get a few bits and bobs sorted out on the show, but everyone, this here is your brand new mixing tool, which is fab.
So hopefully this won't be too loud.
Oh, look at this. Here we go. Ooh.
So again, like I say, it's something I wouldn't recommend leaving it unattended while it's mixing it.
I guess if you put a little silicone mat underneath, it may grab the cup, but I would always hold it, I guess.
Yeah, I would hold it. And what I did, like I say, I moved it around just so that it got the bottom resin that wasn't quite catching. But yeah, as you can see, it's picking out those strands.
Look at that. This is brilliant. Oh my gosh. Part of me expected it to be like, it'll flow over the edge, but it's not. No. It's keeping it really stabilised.
Yeah, it is very, very.
And it gets into the bottom of the cup.
It makes it such an easy job to do. It's one of...
My biggest bugbear in resin making is the mixing.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's that thing of, So like I say, if you've got issues with dexterity or joints or anything like that, it can be quite a difficult thing to do. It can be a bit sore. It can be tiring, especially if you're mixing a large quantity. But this it takes it all out. It just makes it an absolutely easy job to do.
Wow, look at this. It's so simple. That resin stirring, that mechanism there, it's strong because I know how strenuous it can be to mix through a thick resin.
Yeah, this
the
is
motor and the power inside there is brilliant.
Yeah. And this is the slowest speed. So.
Fully allocated those, but we've got a few more in.
Oh right,
okay. So we had sold out of them. The team have managed to get a couple more in as well. They're already selling. So please, if you want one of these, type shop mixing into the comments now. You could be using this for your acrylic pours.
Well, as you can see,
look at that. Wow. Jane, this is amazing.
I loved it. Honestly, it was the most fun. I think this is one of the nicest things I've tried using since I started making resin things. It just completely changed the whole process for me. And as you can see, it's picking out that it's still strandy and it's still cloudy while it's mixing it together, but the number of air bubbles in there are minimal, absolutely minimal, and they're tiny, so they're going to degas quickly as well.
Well, the thing for this is the head of the whisk, the actual mixer, of course, is at the very end of that stem. It's not actually creating a vortex in the centre, sucking any air down. It's keeping the top of it completely flat, whereas when you're mixing, you're almost constantly folding, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I moved it up and down, making sure that it got all of the unmixed bits off the side of the cup. So, you know, but that's just me making sure that I've got all the bits in there mixed in together.
Wow.
But, yeah.
I can't believe this is only $44.99 as well. I would have expected it to be a lot more than that.
Yeah. When I was talking to Stephanie about it and we were looking at it, we were like, it needs to be a price that is a reasonable price for people. You don't know what people's budgets are. You don't know, you don't know what people's situations are. But
when you think about
tool.
resin, that's it. When you've got the proper kit to be able to create, well, if you do make and sell, you're going to want something like this.
Definitely, because the fact that it helps you it helps you mix this in such a smooth way, and it is fun. It is fun, definitely.
I actually turn the boring bit of resin into the fun bit.
Yeah, definitely, it really does, and I like watching it mix together. I'm weird. I just like watching it mix together because it's
I like to see the strands form.
Yeah, it goes all strandy and it goes cloudy, but then as you're mixing it, it then goes clear, and you're just looking and you think that's science. I
mean, the rotations that's forming there is much quicker than I would do hand mixing.
Yeah.
Because if you were to mix at that speed, if you were to use a lolly stick to mix that, you'd be full of bubbles.
Absolutely full. Yeah, absolutely full.
It'd be like lemonade.
Yeah, and you'd need to use alcohol or heat or leave it to stand for 10-15 minutes to disperse all those bubbles. But there's minimal bubbles in this.
Wow. I love it. I think it's so good. And for $44.99, it can be yours. It should be £49.99. If you want to get yours on the show, it's shop mixing to get hold of it. But look at that. I find it fascinating to watch.
It's great.
So the charge time on this, do you know how long it takes to charge?
I don't, to be honest. I plugged it in and when I went back a couple of hours later, it was fully charged. So I don't think it's a huge amount of time.
No.
But I used it, like I say, on Sunday to mix 4 cups full. I brought it back into the office yesterday, so I didn't use it last night, which I was gutted about because I mixed that bowl last night.
Oh, right.
I could have done with it for that. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I've used it to mix 4 cups full. This is the 5th, and there's still plenty of power in this.
Wow.
It's not even slowing down.
I love it. I think it's great.
So
it's absolutely brilliant. It's such a good piece of kit.
Yeah, this would be something that I would absolutely recommend to anybody that is working with resin, making plenty of items with resin. If you use it a lot, this is something that's just going to change how you can create.
Well, the resin that you're working with at the moment is the large bottles, isn't it?
It is, yes.
And of course, being large bottles, Means you might be doing bigger projects. Well, talking of bigger projects, we have got this on the show. It's now been added and sorted out for you. The code, if you want to go for this, is Shop Bowl. It is a massive bowl. Look at that.
Yeah, it is. It's a really decent. I mean,
you see yours. You started to fill it.
I filled that last night. That's 240 ml in there.
Okay.
I used the purple red mica powder in there, and then with this one, I'm going to use the bronze green.
Oh, are you going to mix it with the mixing?
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see this. This is going to be amazing.
So,
wow.
Okay, I think that is now mixed. So that is now mixed.
Okay.
So I'll switch that off.
It's really quiet. I expected it to be really noisy.
It's a lot quieter than I expected it to be.
But look, there's hardly any bubbles in that. That's done a really good job, and it's crystal clear.
So I'll just pop some mica powder in there.
This is going to be the best thing ever to watch this
I can't wait to see this, because I've not mixed this in before with it.
Oh.
So ready.
So ready. Oh, it's starting to grab it. Look at that. Oh, you see that's a really good indicator to show you how well this actually mixes, because look at that, it's taking that mica, it's actually starting to develop it through all of that resin now, and you're just gently pushing it through there to start to introduce it down. It's creating that sort of swirl. Wow. Oh, Jane, that's incredible.
That looks, yeah,
that's
I like
epic.
that. I like that.
Look at that. Who'd have thought it? An actual electronic resin mixing tool. There's always something to make a job easier, isn't
always. There? It's like the resin. It's like the heat mat. You know, we've got those. That was an absolute game changer in that respect, in the curing times. And this to help people mix that resin together, and like you say, to mix this mica powder in there as well.
Well, I remember when we had the resin curtain mat on a couple of weeks ago, I did some moulds. And I thought, oh, I'd like to use those in the evening show, and it was in the morning.
Yeah.
I put them on the curing mat and then demoulded them all live during the show in the evening, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is cut down a day into 8 hours.
Exactly. That's the thing with that mat. It is such a good deal, such a good item to buy.
Bridget Shepherd, good morning to you, says, will it mix your concrete type resin, so like the resin cast and things like that?
I would think so.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
I don't see why it wouldn't. You would, again, you would just need to make sure that you've got it all mixed in around the bottom, so that it's not, you've not got lumps in there. But yeah, I can't see it not doing it. Obviously, I would go for mixing smaller amounts. But yeah, I can't see why it wouldn't mix it.
Yeah, definitely. Look at that. That's mixed that beautifully. It's such an even, consistent mix as well.
It is, definitely. And I love that colour.
Yeah, it's nice, that one.
Colour. Right, I'm actually going to pop that just onto a spare glove, and then I'll wipe it down afterwards.
Lovely. Really easy to hold, maintain, and actually craft with. If you want to go for yours, it's shop mixing. Just while Jane takes it out of there, I'm just going to give you a gentle recap before we start pouring onto some of the moulds that we've got, because we've only got about 15 minutes left of the show. Wow. It's absolutely flying today, just over 15 minutes left. This mould has been really busy during the show. All of them have, actually. This is your large rectangle. It's shop large, £19.99 to go for this one. It's going to make this fabulous, huge tray to display in your home. And you've got the handles to go with it. You are going to be supplied with 4 handles, four of the beautiful brushed, bronzed black oil rubbed handles there. So you're going to receive 4 of those. That's shop large for £19.99. This one here for you is your medium size. So that one there is shop medium. It's going to make your medium tray. Would be great as a gift set to have both of them together, wouldn't it? That one there for you is £17.99 down from £27.97. Also going to receive 4 handles with those. You then have your extra large irregular shape here, which is almost like a piece of agate or a natural rock. Great for mica powders, lots of different inks and colours inside there. That would look wonderful. Shop irregular, £22.99 for that one. And of course, alongside that, you are going to be receiving 4 of your metal handles as well. So they're going to be included within that purchase of yours. Just to gently remind you as well, that massive mould we've had added to the show, and it's all sorted now for you. Janie's going to be filling this in just a few moments' time. It is, I think, the best 3-dimensional mould I've ever seen us do here on a show. The space that you can fill inside there is phenomenal. And look how thick the actual ridges are on the edge. You can see the quality of that and how strong that's going to be once fully cured and demolded. To go for that one, it's £29.99. You can get it on the show right now by typing shop bowl. We have had a bowl mould on the show before, but it was far smaller than this. This is a proper step up from that, and it is brilliant. Also as well, just to share with you the details of the extra large resin kit, 4.5 litres in total are going to be on its way to you for this one. It is a shop kit. It's £99.99. It's UK only for this one due to the weight, but also you're going to receive mixing cups. You can also receive your gloves, giant pipettes. You've also got your spatula, stirring sticks inside there as well. It's bubble free, it's UV resistant, it's non-toxic. It's everything that you want in a resin. It's got no odour to it at all. It's crystal clear as it dries too, but you're receiving a whopping 4.5 litres. Shop kit to go for those, and I think you're going to find yourself using it a lot once you have the options to craft with it, and with all of the new pieces of equipment that we're sharing with you.
Definitely.
Looks like you're all ready to go there, Jane.
Yeah, I've just cleaned that mixing paddle down. I've just baby wipes, just give it a really good clean down with baby wipes, and then it'll be good to go for again. But
Lovely.
Again, you do get 4 in the when you buy it. Okay, so I'm just going to pour this into here.
Oh, look at that.
I love the colour. I love the fact that you've got the gold in there as well.
Yeah, you have like a goldy green, don't you? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, you can see it filling now.
Yeah.
Oh,
so the size of this, what I will say is you would easily use, 480ml almost, because I mixed 240ml last night with the purple in, and then this is another 240ml that's just filling that up.
Wow.
There.
Look at that.
But that is going to be a substantial bowl when it's taken out. Once it's all cured, fully cured and everything, I'll demold it and I'll have a nice word with Emily and ask her to take us a picture and put it on social media for you to have a look at.
Oh, definitely. That's amazing. Look at the size of that.
It's a really decent, substantial piece of...
yeah, I mean, a mould like that, I'm thinking as well for resin cast, it would also look brilliant.
Oh, definitely.
Using your resin cast inside there would be great. You could have it, if you were to aquastone your resin cast, you could, have it as a little fruit bowl if you wanted to. As we mentioned, resin isn't food safe, is it?
It isn't unless it's got a coating on it. If you put a coating on it like aquastone, then it does make it food safe.
Yeah.
But on its own, it's not advisable to put uncovered food into things like that. Sweets in wrappers and things like that, you could definitely put in there.
Definitely, as long as it's protected and whatever you're putting in there has got its own little coating to it, you should be absolutely good to go. Charlene as well says, question, can you make the tray without the handles?
Absolutely, yeah. The handles, we're just including those with the tray mould so that you've got that option to do. You can make it anything you want it to. Like I say, you can mirror spray it on the back and you can make it into a mirror that you put on your bathroom wall. You can put pictures in it, you can embed anything into it, you can put old pieces of jewellery in there that you want to keep as a keepsake, as a memorial for somebody with the picture in there.
Lovely.
Anything that you want to do, anything you want to create, you can turn it into whatever you want.
Lovely. Right, okay. We've got about 12 minutes left of the show, so I'm more than happy to go and do a little recap of some of the items. Would you like to get ready to do anything else?
I will do another pour on this one.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go and get ready? Just wait for you to get ready then?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes.
Lovely. Okay. We'll come back and join you then, Jane.
Thank you.
Micas, let's have a look at our micas as well. Let's have a recap on those for you because they are the ones that Jane has literally just used. Now, we've got 2 sets for you here on the show. Starting off with Shop Molten. £21.99 is going to get you all of these. You're getting 10 mica powders in total. Just to share with you the colours. You've got like a walnut inside there, a glorious colour. You've then got a green gold in this one too. Along with that, you've then got the almost more of a menthol minty green inside there. You then as well here have that wonderful bright copper. It's almost a red copper you've got inside there. And then we go into more of a rose gold on this one. We've then got an even pinker copper, like that's moving more into a bright maroon that you've got there. And then we go into an antique pink for this one here. We then go into a bronze. Now that bronze there is absolutely stunning. It's got a really nice, strong, striking copper look to it as well. You've then got what appears to be almost like a white gold. So it's nice, it's sophisticated, majestic gold inside there. We then have a sparkly silver inside here too. Sparkly silver looks absolutely glorious. It's almost got holographic inside there as well, which makes it super shimmery. Super shimmery.
Super shimmery.
Super shimmery. Can't say that one for some strange reason. And then that was Shop Malton, $21.99. We've got your second set here. I'm going to take you through some of the colours there. This is a really, really deep green. It's almost got like a turquoise in it as well, like the petroleum from Cadence. This collection is Shop Forge. You've then here as well got like an anthracite, the deepest, darkest grey. This is all very majestic, the very opulent colours inside this kit for you. Look at that one, it's like a really dark chestnut inside there as well, very strong topaz you've got going on inside there. Now this is your interference one. With this one here, you can see you actually get a completely different colour depending on the lights. It is brilliant. Here as well, you do have this. Now look at that, it's like a pewter shade you've got going on in there. And that's like a really deep, rich, dark chocolate. You then have here again, look at that, an antique gold. Love that colour, that one's really nice. And then here for you as well, you're getting into that wonderful deep shade, almost introducing a bit of pink into that one there. And then you've got your bright, bright, bright sparkle colours within that gunmetal grey. And then here for you, you've got your dark orchid with that opulent, almost like black cherry inside there. Now all those are coming to you. Shop Forge at £21.99. Brilliant deal on that there for you. Now, as you're mixing your resin, of course, you're going to constantly, and well, I say constantly, if you can clean them out, you'll be able to make them last a bit longer. But mixing cups are a fundamental part of the craft. Full stack of mixing cups that we've got here for you, 50 pieces in total. And also a big whopping pack of your stirrers, which are slightly longer than a standard lolly stick, so you can go right to the bottom of the cups. Now you could use these for another craft if you're now using your mixing tool, but I would still use the stirring sticks to add mica, different elements, just to get that going, and then you can put your electronic whisk inside there as well. But you can receive all of those for $19.99. 50-piece kit there for you. Just to give you the details as well of the electronic mixing tool, Jane's using it right this second. You can quickly have a look at it in action whilst I talk about it if you like. This here is Shop Mixing, £44.99. This is sold out already today, but we've managed to get a few more back in. There's not a great deal of them left. It seems as though you shopped ahead of time on the website early hours of this morning to get hold of it, and I can see why, because it's proved incredibly popular and incredibly efficient for the craft we're doing today. I know Jane loves this.
I do love this.
To bits.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see how much you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
I really can. So that there for you, Shop Mixing, $44.99. It is your cordless resin mixing tool. The colour of the handle may vary ever so slightly, but don't worry about that. It will not affect the product overall, okay? It will still be the exact same, just a slightly different colour. And then I'll just quickly give you the details of this one as well. This is your silicone bowl. Been busy for this already on the show. It did get added a little bit later on, but don't worry, it's all sorted now for you. This is already selling fast. Shop Bowl, $29.99. Brand new silicone moulds on the show. How exciting is that? Imagine making a giant candle out of this.
Oh wow, definitely.
With your resin cast.
Oh. What's the finished depth of the bowl?
Oh, the overall depth of the bowl.
6 centimetres.
Oh, 6 centimetres. Thank you, Jane. So the overall depth of the bowl we've just been asked is 6 centimetres. There you go. But I think that, fill it with either resin cast or your resin cast for your candle, and you could have about 3 wicks in there. That would be amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
That's the thing. You can use it for any. It's one of those things that you can use it for anything.
Yeah, you could.
You can make it what you want.
Love that. Right. So what are you up to?
Mixing.
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 I'm mixing
Get
more
away.
resin.
You mixing?
I am a little bit.
I never have guessed.
I'm using the magic tool. That's amazing. That's fabulous.
I'll put you some of that there if you want.
So that's one lot mixed. Thank you.
So with the mixing tool, it is cordless. So with that, you are going to be able to recharge it, which is brilliant as well. And as Jane mentioned, when she first got hers out, she gave it a quick charge, and then she's not had to charge it since. She's been using it over and over. Do you want me to mix that while you do other bits and bobs? Or
do you want to mix some mica into that one for me?
Oh, yeah, go on then. I will do. I'll have a play.
Either of those 2 colours, I don't mind.
Right, okie dokie, fabulous. I'm going to come over and join you. I'm going to grab the iPad as well, just in case we've got any questions. Let's have a little look. I'll grab that beautiful colour there. We've got another question as well coming in as well. Can you use the mica powders in candles? Now, that's a great question, Janet. Now, I personally prefer not to use mica powder in candles. You can use it in very small doses. Just be cautious with that, especially if you are lighting it. Some micas don't really like the flame. It can actually sometimes detract from the burn a little bit. I would say you can use it, but I personally find that sometimes mica in candles, it gets lost. It doesn't have a stronger use. It can sometimes settle towards the bottom. What you'll tend to find if you're mixing it within candles and you're doing your whipped candle like Amanda did in the desserts, it works well for that and it colours candle sand, but sometimes inside melted wax, it gets a little bit lost. So I would stick to using it in things like resin that are completely transparent. You may see it inside your candle gel though. So if you're using clear candle gel, you'll see it inside that one. But the wax can sometimes sort of just wrap itself around the mica.
Yeah.
You don't see it very well. But great question there. I think we've got any more coming up for you. Have you got any more questions you say, Sarah Lewis?
We've got one come through as well.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, we've got a lovely one from Tracy, just popped through. It says, and good morning to you, Tracy. How do you put the handles in the tray? Do you put them in first before you pour the resin?
No, what you need to do, you need to pour a thin layer of resin in first. So the large tray mould that's on the counter, that took about 350 ml in total of resin. So the first pour that I put in, 240 ml. So you would wait for that to get to not the curing stage, but the sticky stage, which is about 4 hours. And once it's there, then you can embed them into that, stand them into that resin, make sure that they're in the right place that you want them to be, and then you would then mix some more resin and put in a top coat to fill the rest of the tray.
Lovely
and
stuff.
Then that would hold that. Once it's fully cured, then that would hold them in place.
Sorted. There's quite a few ways you can do it then,
yeah,
really,
definitely.
Isn't there?
Yeah, there are.
I think at home I would prefer to drill the resin afterwards and secure them in, especially if I was gifting it to someone.
Yeah, because it's that security of knowing that that handle's not going to go anywhere.
Oh, look at that.
That's
that
colour.
It's like on the top of there, that is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I used the smallest amount of that mica as well in there.
They are so nice. They're really, really, really nice colours. Like I said, I was a little bit jealous of you yesterday.
Well, they worked brilliantly in everything that we tried, so they did look rather stunning.
Okay,
look how easy that was, just to mix that through.
Just pop that on there
you
now.
go.
We'll clean that afterwards.
Sorted.
We're ready. We're going to do a pour together.
Oh, should we do it? Oh, yeah, let's do that then. So you're going to add some of the green into this one.
Some more green into this one.
Lovely stuff. Look how it just instantly reacts with that resin. I find it so fascinating. I'm so glad we do resin here.
Oh, so am I. Oh, yeah, so am I, definitely.
Well, I feel like you got into it before we even really started doing it.
I did, yeah. I think I've
You were the catalyst.
Maybe it was a little...
Inspiration.
I don't know, I wouldn't quite go inspiration, but I think I was the person that was talking about it a lot when I started doing it at home, and it then got added onto our repertoire of crafts that we now do.
Great way of putting it, Jane.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, are you ready?
Let's have a look, shall we? Right, okay, so how do you want to do this? Do you want to pour it at the same time?
Yeah, so let's start in the middle and work out.
Okay, look at this. Oh, I started a bit late, sorry, there we go.
It's all right. I'm not sure I've mixed enough.
But no, we could do a slightly shallower one.
We could.
Yeah. Still going.
Do you want another step? You've got yours.
There we are.
Yeah, make sure that you get all that mixed resin out of there, guys, and then you're not going to waste.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
No waste at all, we like that.
But then what we'll do...
Oh yes, it is filling it.
Yeah, give it a bit of a...
So what would you do? Would you mix the line in the middle?
I will.
Oh, okay.
I'd give it give it a bit of a...
Oh, you really went for it there. I didn't know if you were just going to buffer it, but you
proper, you have. Just give it a nice little mix. It just creates that effect.
I love that.
Yeah.
That looks really nice. Have you ever noticed sometimes when you try and do that, it sort of goes back a little bit?
Yes, it pulls itself.
What's that all about?
Yeah, I think that's maybe the curing process that's starting. It's like the heat process is starting with that resin mix.
It's fine. I find it amazing that it has a memory.
Yeah, definitely. Especially what I really like about it is that once it starts to cure, the heat process that triggers pulls it in different directions anyway.
Yeah.
So even though I've just done that little bit of a swirly mix there, it might change because once it starts heating up and pulling the mica through it, it might move it in a different way, in a different area.
Yeah, it's interesting. But also, if you look over the top of that one, you can see that it's like formed like a perfect circle. Like it almost looks like an airball in the zoom. Do you know what I mean? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like
it does, like a cat's eye.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
We have had a quick question as well from my lovely Lisa. She says, "How do you clean a mixer after use?" You just used a baby wipe.
I just use baby wipes. Any kind of antibacterial cleaning wipe, anything like that. Or you can give it a spritz with isopropyl alcohol, get some tissue and clean it off using that. But for me, I must have shares in baby wipes because they are the best thing for me for cleaning anything with resin.
There you go. There you have it. Right, everybody. Well, thank you so much, and thank you, Jane.
Oh, thank
you. I've loved this hour. It's been wonderful.
Been
yeah, it's been nice to learn and to share as well. Don't go anywhere. Corinne and Mel are coming up for you in the next hour, and they're going to be sharing with you, I think, some quilling.
Yes, paper quilling.
I know, and there's a new tool on that one.
There is. It looks amazing.
All the gadgets today.
I know, everything. It's really fun.
Yes.
Lots of fun.
Right, I'll see you soon, Jane.
Okay, thank you.
See you later, everybody. Take care.
Bye.